Hey sisters, Karen here. Just wanted to check in with you. I've decided that in honor of what the USCCB is calling is this week National Marriage Week, from yesterday actually until next Friday, which is Valentine's Day, that I want to have a little discussion about marriage and about what a lot of us experience once we get married, after maybe that honeymoon period wears off, is that there can be some interesting patterns in our marriage that really lead us to question whether, sometimes even, did we marry the right person? Did we make a big mistake? Sometimes there can be some really explosive things happening in marriage, and just the deep pain that can happen when we feel like we're just constantly being wounded, like we're just being hurt in these really deep ways that just seem so wrong, so just not the way it's supposed to be, that we can sometimes entertain these thoughts that I married the wrong person. And I just wanted to start a discussion about how in marriage we often are attracted to and brought together with someone who tends to bring to the surface, honestly, things that we didn't even know were there, things that we need to deal with. And as those things come to the surface, they often collide with each other, can cause not so great fireworks and different kinds of issues in marriage. But they come to the surface not to show you, as the enemy would want you to think, that you married the wrong person, but to highlight those areas that the Lord really wants to heal in you and in your spouse. And if we can begin to develop a curiosity about what's coming to the surface, about our conflicts, about just the ways of interacting and the patterns that keep showing up in our marriages, real big and beautiful transformation can come in and through our marriage, in the very place that we think is the obstacle, is the place that we're just feeling the most hopeless about. So if you would be interested in learning a little bit more about this whole topic, about how to get curious about what's going on in your marriage, how to kind of decriminalize a lot of the behaviors of your spouse, or even just your own, like if you're beating yourself up, how can we begin to have a different lens that brings hope instead of fear and doubt and just anger and hurt? So if you'd like some more information about that, if you want to follow me over the next week for some little videos and tips on this topic, like this video, leave me a comment about anything you feel inspired to share on what I've just said, and I look forward to connecting with you over the next few days. Thanks so much. God bless.